Kolkata Knight Riders. Kolkata Knight Riders this particular season again. I mean, I have to pick MSK Prasad's brains about someone who again he is groomed. He's groomed. He has seen this fellow evolve from India A days to now becoming the captain of the Kolkata Knight Riders. Mr. Prasad, needless to say, I'm talking about Shreyas Iyer. We were all impressed with the way Shreyas Iyer made a comeback last year. Now we were very impressed with the way Shreyas Iyer led Kolkata Knight Riders in that first game against Chennai Super Kings. He was in control right through. Your thoughts on Shreyas Iyer, the captain and batter, but more importantly, the captain for Kolkata Knight Riders, Mr. Prasad?
Yeah, when it comes to Shreyas Iyer, unlike Hardik Pandya or unlike Ravindra Jadeja, he's been groomed. He's come through a system. It's I know we have groomed him through India A cricket. If you really look at it, if you go back to the stats, you can clearly see last 2 years, it is Shreyas Iyer. When we were there, it is Shreyas Iyer who led the side. And he led the side, and in fact, out of 10 series that India we played, I think we won close to 8 series. Under a majority of the series, he has led the side. So he's been in and around as a captain. He's been groomed to that particular slot, particular spot. So we felt that going forward, maybe post Virat, post Rohit Sharma era, you needed somebody to lead the sides. So that's when we started thinking about Shreyas Iyer or Rishabh Pant. These are the guys whom we thought. But having said that, even ahead of Rishabh Pant, it was Shreyas Iyer whom we picked as a captain in ODI format, and he led the side. And he was very, very fortunate to lead the Delhi Capitals also under Ricky Ponting. I think the grooming process that went was really good. Very unfortunate. Later stages, they couldn't hang on with him because Rishabh stepped into his shoes and he did reasonably well. And now we moved on. I think the best part that he's done is he's moved himself out of the DC, so that he'll be given that responsibility of the captaincy. I think he's slowly maturing into a very good leader. And at initial stages of anybody's career, it's very important to have right team management support. That I think that's what he's getting from KKR also, because he's young. They're going to invest in him. And I think next 2-3 years we'll definitely see Shreyas Iyer evolving into a wonderful, wonderful captain.
And when you are batting as well, I mean, whether it is for India, whether it is for your franchise, it rubs off. I mean, the confidence that rubs off. And if you are seeing the man, you will see that this is a man who is in control. This is a man who is in control of his emotions, of the decisions he's taking. He's clearly in control of the situation, and his batting is helping. Your thoughts on Shreyas Iyer, the batter, and the way that is also rubbing off on his captaincy? He's looking very, very good as a batter.
Yeah, Boria, if you see Shreyas Iyer graph, if you see the graph of Shreyas Iyer in the last 4 or 5 years, he's been very consistent. He's averaging about 30 in IPL, which is a good numbers when it comes to the batting order that he comes. So someone who's consistently performing for the last 5 years also speaks about his mindset, about the balance that he has in his mind. So I think absolutely it is absolutely true that if a performer is given captaincy, obviously that rubs into the captaincy also, because he can take those kind of firm and consistent decisions. So that's what we are seeing in Shreyas Iyer right now. And even if you see Shreyas Iyer, I think when we picked him in 2015 or 16 for India A cricket, he was not the same kind of a guy. With age, we saw the maturity dawning on him, and he's become a little more calm and composed right now. Probably looking at MS or looking at Virat or looking at Rohit Sharma, he's definitely taken the cues out of their captaincy, and I think he's taken up that responsibility on his shoulders and he's doing it absolutely to perfection. Going forward, the way he's shaping up, I think with the kind of performances that he had in international career also recently, so I'm sure he's one guy whom we can look at white ball captain for future.